Tonight on the Chilling Skeletons podcast.
Welcome to the Halloween episode. It's not an every year thing, right? We don't do this every year.
We done for most of the years, except the first two.
Most of the years?
Yeah.
Well, I got something really scary.
Okay.
My cat is trying to eat my piss. All right, actually, I have an opening. I can say I have a story.
I know you have an opening. You've showed it.
All right, are you recording?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I had to burp really bad. All right, so, just to set the mood here, this is the Halloween episode, everybody. Epic Halloween. So can you edit in some like screams and some spooks?
I can do it live. Yeah, I can edit it.
All right. So, welcome to the Halloween episode. It's not an every year thing, right? We don't do this every year.
We done for most of the years, except the first two.
Most of the years?
Yeah.
Well, I got something really scary.
Okay.
My cat is trying to eat my piss.
Well, okay. So your cat is taking a piss. That's the whole point of this story. I don't.
No. Okay, so
Yeah.
For some reason, my cat. I have two cats, right? One is named Rivers and one is named Ringo. Whenever I
Did you just name your cat off of like fucking failures throughout history that are still kind of famous?
No, I name all my animals after musicians.
Okay.
But so every time I take a piss, my cat Ringo sprints into the room, jumps up onto the sink, and just screams at me.
This is terrifying. That is genuinely terrifying.
Like, okay, so it happens every single morning. I will get up, I will take my pee, and it's like he has a spider sense to where he can hear when the first pisslets hit the toilet. And he sprints in. He could be dead asleep, and he just runs in and just screams at me.
Christ.
And then as soon as I'm done, I will tuck away the nozzle and the ritual, and he just leaves. He stops and he leaves. It has baffled me for years. And today I made a Reddit post. Today trying to figure this out, and everybody's just laughing at me.
Dude, going onto Reddit and you getting laughed on is like, that's a whole new level of failure within your lifetime. I know. I asked this, I told this story on Reddit, and I asked, why does my cat scream incessantly when I piss? Yeah. And everybody is just laughing at me. Nobody's giving me an answer. See, this is like one of those like detective things you get in like the old like comic book things where like there's like one detail you technically omitted that like solves the whole mystery. Like for example, you always said the cat always just jumps onto the sink and starts screaming. You never necessarily said that you didn't piss in the sink. See, that's the thing you didn't omit. So it might just be you're pissing on your cat in the sink and screaming.
Yeah. Yeah, he runs in just to say good morning to me, and I piss on his face. Happy Halloween, everybody!
That was the scariest story I've ever fucking heard.
Every time I go pee, my cat always just tries to drink my pee.
That is actually disgusting. You need to fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so does Shayna.
Yeah.
She tries to come over. Have you guys seen that that Japanese porn? Of the
yeah, that one. Okay.
Do you know exactly what I'm talking about, Dylan?
No, you said Japanese porn. I've seen so much.
So it's like this girl is like cleaning urinals, and like this guy comes right next to her and starts peeing, and then like while the guy is in like midstream, she just comes over and starts sucking his dick.
Wait, so he like pees in her mouth?
Yeah, and she's like sucking his dick while he's peeing. I don't know. It's hot.
Why did you?
That is not hot.
You began the story assuming like as if it's like a movie that's in theaters. Like, have you seen this porno? Where
It's a popular porno.
I do not believe that. I'm going to look it up right now.
This is spooky, quite frankly. It doesn't even exist. Number 15.
Every time I go on /GIF, there is a thread of Japanese porn, and every time in that thread I see that video.
I just googled Japanese piss porn, and I cannot find it.
Why is this how we begin the podcast?
There's a ton of Japanese piss porn. You have to look up Japanese.
Why is this how we begin the podcast?
Because
it's the whole. This is the scary.
Oh, this is the scary Halloween episode.
This is the scary.
So, Chilling Skeletons. We have a Halloween kind of based image to us, right? I mean, we're based on skeletons, but what would I have a fun idea? What would be called if we were based on other holidays? Like if we were.
Is this wet and links? This
Christmas.
Does it crumble? Sure.
Does it crumble? Well, so what would we be if we were like Christmas, a Christmas podcast?
We'd be the dancing decorations.
No,
the dancing.
No, we would be the fucking energetic elves or some shit.
The energetic.
No, the dancing elves. No, but
the dancing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh my god. Okay, that's a podcast idea.
Yeah, totally. Let's just do the dancing elves. It's a good.
Well, for a thing. For Thanksgiving, I feel like we'd definitely be the jive turkeys.
The jive turkeys. Oh my god.
That's too perfect. That's so stupid. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, every holiday from now on, we'll just change the name of the podcast for that episode.
Yeah.
And pretend like it's always been like this.
Change the name of the podcast every episode. We can just Les Claypool's side project it, and every podcast has a new name and it's a different fucking channel. That'd be a good idea.
That way we'll never be tracked by the FBI.
It's perfect.
Exactly.
It's perfect, my friend. Hold on.
They want to get our. Can you guys believe we've been doing this for almost 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, it's
5 years.
Actually, just a little over 4. So we're just past that threshold. But yeah, almost 5 next year.
That's insane. That's longer than most podcasts have been going, and we still don't get. Yeah. We still only get like less than 100 views an episode.
It's true, but it bears mention that recently, a boy on Reddit posted the thing onto a Sleepycast thing, and he's like, "This podcast blatantly has ripped off Sleepycast for years, and it deserves mention." And I agree quite.
We're still ripping off Sleepycast. I'm just Corey. I just have a voice changer.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
It was Dickhole McGee on Reddit. Thank you.
I mean, let's be honest here. At the very beginning, we were ripping off Sleepycast pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
We were trying really hard to.
No, I re-listening to the first episode, as I did recently. We were so bad at fucking speaking and podcasting, because like there was literally a part where I go so we were talking about Dylan or something, and the funniest thing about my jokes back then was that they were all like this, not as if like the concept of dark humor was completely novel to me. Dylan was talking about like I first learned about sex, and I was just going, from your daddy, he fucked you, and I'm like genuinely laughing really hard, like, oh!
that was the humor.
And the best thing is that right after that, I just going, oh my, we're ripping off Sleepycast. We really, like, completely seriously, not joking. I was like, fuck, man.
That's. Oh, it was bad. We've had so many failed podcast episodes. That's not even funny.
Yeah.
I remember.
Wait, Dylan.
What?
Oh shit.
What?
Do you remember the podcast we had? Can I talk about this with that guy that we had as a special guest?
I was just going to. I was just about to tell this story. Yeah, we had a guest, Zycron. You can look him up. He's a part of a weird Gmod community.
We need to make up slanders lies about Seeker's suicide.
Yeah, he was. He actually quit YouTube now, so I think we could talk about it. He raped children.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, he raped me. He raped all 3 of us.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah. He made me. Yeah. But so we had him on as a special guest because I was acquainted with him at the time. Yeah. I was making a game, and we had him on, and nobody clicked.
Yeah.
And this was what, 2014?
2015, I think, and I remember the thing that like broke it. We're officially not releasing this big. Okay. The running thing throughout the podcast was that Cycron, I don't know if he hadn't done a lot of like coming out to other people's podcasts, but it felt like he was just like doing a comedy routine in another direction away from us while we were talking. It's like, what the fuck is going on? What is he doing?
Yeah,
but then the worst part was towards the later end of the podcast where him and Adam got into an argument, and we were just like, we're not gonna fucking release this.
Yeah, they got into a genuine argument.
He was like, raping babies is awesome! And I was like, it's not epic! That's what happened.
They were talking about like clickbait, weren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were talking about clickbait and how Zycron said, I've sort of grown into the idea of that clickbait is kind of a necessary evil.
Yeah.
But back then I wasn't so I didn't know as much about YouTube as I do now.
Yeah.
But Zycron and him got into a big argument. Adam was arguing about clickbait is awful, never use it. Zycron says he needed it to make a living, and they just got into a genuine argument in the middle of the podcast, and it was so uncomfortable.
It was,
I mean, and throughout the entirety of it, like Love said, we were just not clicking. No jokes landed. Like we would get pity laughs from this guy, and it hurt. The whole thing hurt.
It was
and
really funny.
I think
Epic.
me and him actually stopped talking after that podcast because he's like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with this, and I don't blame him.
Yeah. We were fucking inbred. It's true.
Do you still have the recording of that?
I probably do because I psychotically save shit.
Yeah, Love. Don't you have like folders from like 2011?
Yeah.
That's actually I can't even imagine.
The earliest files I have are from 2012. That's when I started fucking saving everything.
Wow.
It's because Love's autistic.
It's true. That is why.
He just saves everything.
Well, it's also because I noticed this thing where like I think I learned this lesson in 2011 when I deleted a bunch of videos, and I was like, fuck, I shouldn't have deleted those. And that's when I was like, oh, I probably just shouldn't delete shit because I probably want it later. And that's always the case. Anytime I've saved somebody's embarrassing old shit, they've like years later been like, oh, do you still have it? I was like, yeah, I have that. I was like, yeah. Exactly.
It's amazing. Love is a living time capsule.
It's true.
The only ones he didn't save was So Dramatic.
Yeah. Well,
I can ask Love for any cringy video I've ever made, and he has it. It's amazing.
Well, maybe. Yeah, it's true.
This is the fortress of Thwomp. And on the back
we will stop. And a big rock plants will chomp.
This is the fortress of Womp. On all of them we will bust stomp. We'll make them cry, we'll make them die. I'll ride owls into the sky. Come gather the blue coins with me. After all this fun you will see. Yeah, you will. Begin the stars, playing real hard. This is fun. We'll go to another level. Get into some mischief trouble. You get a child, get the mama mad at me. And after all this, do you think it's really that hard to believe that this game, it has Luigi? This game is just so great, it brings memories back. Even that one time that I had used a Game Shark hack. This floating hunk of violence sitting in the sky. If you jump off, you won't live, you'll certainly die. Kill the plant, kill the womp, kill the bird, just don't stop. Kill the bomb, get inside, so you do not die. Kill the king, take his throne, make this land all your own. If he comes from the dead, make his choice a dread.
Take our way to the top.
Oh,
you guys, do people know on the podcast know about that?
Yeah, I don't know, but Dylan did an epic Brental Floss cover of.
Yeah, I was. No, that was an original.
No, it was an epic Brental Floss. You did a cover of Womp's Fortress from Mario 64.
Yeah, I was copying Brental Floss essentially, and
Yeah.
So does anyone have any spooky, too not safe for work, spooky, scary skeleton stories?
Okay. So I have one.
Go ahead.
All right. So a couple of years ago, I was in a haunted house, but it wasn't a real haunted house. It was like one of those fake ones, right?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It was called like Fear Fest or something like that, and I was in this fucking haunted house, and I went into one of those rooms, and they had a bright flashing light going very fast to where I couldn't see anything. But in between the flashes, there was a guy in a werewolf costume.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
And he was like running towards me, and I freaked out, and I like went to run towards the exit wherever, like I didn't know where it was, so I was just running into the darkness, and I fell and I sprained my knee, and I was screaming at the top of my lungs because I was scared. I sprained my knee, and I couldn't see anything.
Dylan, you're a little bitch.
No, okay. When I say a couple years ago, I mean like I was like 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 9-year-old Dylan was a little bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And so I ended up getting carried out of this haunted house by Wolfman.
That's fucking amazing.
Wolfman.
Oh, that's a fucking great.
And then he
song.
took me home and cured me.
Make sweet love to you. It's the wolf boy he is. What if he was like a furry guy and he came home and you guys yiffed all night long? Would that not be nice?
If we yiffed all night long?
Yeah.
I would put on my skin tight cow costume.
Wait a second, that implies that your body is shaped like a fucking cow. Because it's skin tight to the shape of a cow. So you're just gonna fucking get into a creepy mangled ass position, put on the and it's just
No, it's not. No, it's not the position of a cow. It's just me standing upright, but it's like a black latex skin tight suit that has udders, which I fill up with white dyed water beforehand, and I can shoot it out at will.
It's readily available.
I don't remember who it was, but one of my friends recently called udders cow nipples.
They are cow
Well, they are.
nipples.
No, but they called it cow nipples.
Yeah. And?
I just thought it's stupid. It's cow nipples, udders. That's my contribution to the podcast.
That's an
everyone.
epic
Thank
fail,
you.
quite frankly. Epic fail. Let me tell you about something truly scary. Oh, so I've recently learned of something that I had no idea this existed, and it's the most beautiful gift I've ever gotten. So the Iron Gamer, Chris Bors,
Oh no.
he stopped doing the Iron Gamer, but he started doing something else. He created a channel that is just the most frightening thing I've ever seen. It's called Puppet Steve, and that is a puppet of Steve from Minecraft, and he unboxes every trendy toy item and does a stupid voice that's basically like his Ronnie the Skeleton voice, and goes, "Hello everyone, today I'm gonna unbox the Five Nights at Freddy's." Yeah, it just, I'm gonna send you a screenshot of the channel right here, just to give you an idea of this channel, and it basically, it reminds me of... Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
you're so bad.
Puppet Steve, a
What the
property
fuck?
of Chris Bors, and yeah, he does every trendy thing, and quite frankly, it really reminds me of that creepypasta, Mr. Bear's Basement or whatever. It really reminds me of that shit.
Oh, is it? Well, it was like 1999, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's the one. And
That's a good one.
yeah,
This is a fever dream.
yeah,
So in this one screenshot, which I'm presuming you're showing up,
yeah.
we've got Fortnite, Minecraft, Irate Gamer, Thanos,
Oh wow.
Baldi's Basics, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Am I missing anything?
No, I think you're good.
Batman.
Of course. Oh yeah, of course. And there's
Is this the holy, like?
this is the
Is
holy
this the
grail
end of the
cringe.
world?
Oh, it's
No, it's not cringe. It's just like,
it's not cringe.
How can
it's
you-
art?
I don't understand how somebody can push all these different things together, and I've seen it now.
So I'm,
I've seen
Basically-
God's third eye,
So I'm
Basically,
and
Chris
it
Bors
shot
is a
brown
genius.
stuff at me.
basically Chris Bors is a pedophile. That's what's up.
Basically, I monkey.
I'm monkey.
So basically, I'm monkey.
Basically, I got time when you've got time.
When you got time?
When you
Yeah, I got time.
Shayna! Shayna, get your ass over here. Shayna! You what?
Ask if she's got time.
Bitch. Shayna, do you got time?
I got time.
When you've got time.
When you got time.
So I looked.
This is me when I've got time.
This, yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
Love. Can you add like really intense music when I was yelling Shayna to make it sound like I'm like an abusive boyfriend,
That's
please?
perfect. I'll do that. And I'll add like intense breathing. Hold on. I went out to the Puppet Steve shop, and there's a few shirts. They all just have like words written on them. One says "super awesome." One says "puppet-tastic." This one says "Zombie Steve, stop eating my figures."
That's fucking epic.
Stop eating my figures?
And there's one that says, it's just, "My kid loves Puppet Steve."
That's creepy.
And then there's one there's one that's kid size that says, "My parents watch Puppet Steve." What? Oh my god. Imagine.
Who? Oh my god. This is scary. This is Halloween.
This is actually terrifying.
This is Halloween.
Is it weird that when I saw this, the way he drew, or whoever made the art drew the logo for Puppet Steve, I thought it said Pupper Steve.
Oh, that would.
It does look like it's saying Pupper Steve.
It really does. It's the creepiest thing. There's a Twitter for Puppet.
I love how the majority. I love how all of the header is Minecraft except for Batman.
Oh, that's epic right there. So Puppet Steve has a Twitter account, and I have more followers than Puppet Steve on Twitter.
Oh god.
Puppet Steve has 200.
Is it just Puppet Steve?
No. Yeah, it is.
So my life has been pretty boring lately, but I have one story to tell that is kind of interesting.
Yeah, go ahead.
So last Monday night, me and Shayna were like, "Wow, we want some Wendy's." So we hop into my car and we drive to Wendy's. It's like a 5-minute drive. I order the food, and I go to turn around to go to the window to get my Wendy's. And then for some reason, my steering wheel would not turn. So I just kind of like drove very slowly straight into a parking spot. And my car had a problem where it was leaking power steering fluid.
Yeah.
But on the way to Wendy's, the road gets very bumpy, so I must have bumped like a part off my car, so that the power steering fluid was literally just like gushing out.
Oh.
So I couldn't, like, I had to like drive back home with no power steering fluid. So I pretty much had to like turn the wheel with all my strength.
Jesus.
And when you turn the wheel, you're literally turning the car wheel. So you're turning like this whole mechanism that weighs a bunch.
Yeah.
So
I've had my license for 5 years. I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Love doesn't know this because he's like a retard. So
I'm not a retard. No. You are.
So every time I had to turn right, I had to like stop my car and then like fucking put all my might into turning the wheel and then just go very slowly.
Yeah.
It sucked. But then I got it fixed.
It seems like a real frightening situation, Owen.
It was.
God. And what's more frightening than getting surgery? Because I did recently.
Oh, you got your thumb fixed.
My thumb. Yeah, I got my thumb fixed. I accidentally crushed my thumb under a fucking hydraulic press. It was not fun. It's not what. No, but.
So how was that, Love?
Yeah.
How was your hand surgery?
It's very nice. Let me tell you.
A little backstory between why he needs surgery. He masturbates a little bit too much.
Well,
he like broke his hand.
That's 50% of it. That is 50%.
Love, is that true?
No, okay. Let me tell you what happens. Okay. So some people have it where their masturbation hand isn't their dominant hand, where they only do it with their left thumb like that. But I happen to be cursed with the thing where like my main masturbation hand is also the one that I used to draw, and so like I would draw a lot and I would jerk off, on the reg because I'm epic. I got that swag. Have you ever thought about how Discord's slogan is literally like chatting for gamers? Have you ever thought of that?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but
why did you say?
No, I was just thinking about that right now because I was like, holy shit, that's Fucking epic.
We're all gamers.
Yeah.
Well, whenever you log on to Discord, they're like, Leroy Jenkins! Or something like that. They're
Dylan.
like, load up the meme machine.
Dylan. I
What?
am a gamer. Just you have to put as much
okay.
space as you can in between it. To make it more true.
Listen, okay. So basically, I am a gamer.
I think that's literally from that video that's on YouTube where it's like, I have climbed the mountains of the fucking thing.
So, love, continue on with your masturbation story.
Yeah, okay, it's not what the story is, okay. So,
okay.
Yeah, but I have a job drawing, and I fucking animate and I do all that shit, and basically, there was an intense period in like January or something where I was like in high production on this cartoon Old Man. I was like, oh my god, I'm doing so much shit, and at that point, I must have just done too much and not taken enough breaks, and so, you know, hand fucked up, and you know, it slowly like got worse, and like I had to take a few like week breaks, blah blah blah, and basically to cut all that fucking bullshit, this persisted until August, where I finally was able to get to the fucking to a proper doctor, and well, I'd been to a doctor before, but not like one for the specific problem I now had diagnosed myself. I was like, okay, this is definitely it. So I talked to him about it. And it turns out I had a fucking trapped motherfucking nerve into my arm.
Oof.
Yeah, and it's pretty fun. I hate that just specifically because nerves weird me out. I hate them. They're too fragile and weird. But so they were like, okay, we're gonna get surgery for you. And I was like, oh, cool, finally. And they were like, yeah, we'll get that to you in a month. I was like, oh fucking Christ, I have to do this for a month. Yeah, but. Then I had to get the fucking, I had to get the sick time, so I was like, okay, job, I can't do my thing, cause the arm, and they were like, okay, but then I had to go through the entire fucking bureaucratic process, do a bunch of shit, and I learned that, like, having to file for, what's it called? The fuck is it?
Sick time?
Yeah, sure, let's call it that.
Yeah.
Just extended sick time.
Off, yeah.
Yeah, extended sick time. It's the most grueling, horrible process ever. You have to go through so much shit. You have to talk to so many branches to be like, okay, I'll get blah blah. But yeah, then I worked for like a week or so. No, for 2 weeks, because I was like, okay, I can work for 2 weeks before the surgery. And I was originally gonna do like every other day of the week so I could recover, blah blah blah. Then I realized I would have to file more shit, and then I was just like, I don't care, I'm just gonna work all the days. So I just went back, and then I finally got the fucking surgery a few days ago, and it was really weird, because like, the process made it way scarier than, like, I thought it was going to be, because I was like, it's just gonna be a basic thing, but what I had to do was for 3 fucking days before the surgery, I had to wash myself down with this creepy fucking liquidy, like, sponge thing that has, like, this disinfectant thing that smells like something you should not have near your body. It smells like some sort of fucking, like, motor fluid or something, and I had to just...
Like an alcohol wipe?
Yeah, sort of like that, but I had to, like, shower myself with that for 3 days straight several times a day to, like, disinfect my entire body, and I felt really creepy, weird. And yeah, then I went up.
Yeah, look, they probably smelled. That's probably like, they don't do that to a lot of people, but they probably smelled you and they're like, wow, this boy probably showers like once a month.
Smell you later.
So wait, how did the actual surgery happen? Did they just like grab your thumb with their entire hand and rip it downward? Or like,
yeah, that's what they did. That is what they did. They like fucking God. That. Listen, let me tell you what happened.
I'm ready.
I had to get the surgery in another fucking city, because I had to fucking travel a shitload, and it was a really weird experience, because a bunch of weird things happened in a row. So, when we got there, we were a tiny bit late, because there was like a traffic accident, so we had to fucking drive around that shit. But, basically, I had to rush into the hospital and, like, run in there and, like, get into and it was so fucking terrible, because, like, I don't think I would have, like, been that panicked if I hadn't had to fucking run into it, but that moment right there is when I realized I've never had a panic attack, because that was a fucking panic attack right there. So, that was a real one. But
you sprint into the hospital yelling, "Fix me!"
yeah, listen, what I'm saying is, when I got killed in Fortnite, that wasn't a panic attack. That wasn't it. I thought it was. Okay, so, yeah. The doctor did that right before the surgeon. I was like, I trust this man.
He just did the floss while I was waiting for you.
When you do say it, he was a skeleton. Okay, so he did have a blue eye. Okay, so I got into the fucking disgusting surgery thing, and they put me in these weird clothes where I had to have the fucking like little hairnet thing on, and put on the goddamn hospital gown thing, and I had to like walk through the waiting room and all the fucking hospital, just everyone seeing me dressed like a fucking idiot to get to the thing. I lied down.
And then while you're walking through the waiting room, you just hear some kid go, "Hey, it's Crickland who made Port Derp."
Hey, Future Crickland here. Port Derp is a parody of the game Portal I made in 2013. We did not clarify this. Okay, bye. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's right. And yeah, so some fucking like muscular man ran out and fucking beat me. It was really scary. But I finally got to the bed thing where they're gonna fucking sedate me, I guess. And it was so scary because I thought I don't know if my mind was just fucking breaking because I was just like, oh shit, there's just way too much happening right now. But the nurse came in and she was gonna put the goddamn IV in my arm so they could do a thing, whatever. And for some reason, like, I didn't think rationally. I was like, she came in, she was asking very general questions like, oh yeah, I got a problem with the hand, I guess. Yeah, okay, cool, got a problem with the hand thing. And I was like, shouldn't they know the exact thing I have? Oh no.
And then the doctor walks in his big long white coat, and he looks up from his clipboard and he goes, "Oh, it's you, Crickland, who made Port Derp."
They came in. He was like, wait a second, are you Crickland Plays? Let's play channel.
Didn't you?
They wrote that down on the.
Didn't you play Half-Life?
With Owen Wilson? Okay. But
wait a second, you made that Cars video.
Wait a second, you know Repson. Okay, so.
You know Repson? Of Boys Only music fame?
Oh my god.
So,
how is Ziggy? Is he doing okay?
Yeah, and that's why I had to tell me this is what happened. I told the doctor, I had to tell the doctor, no, he died. And the doctor just started like smashing shit around me, like he just smashed the table over. It's like that
he just waits for a second and then just punches the wall really hard.
It's like that Fresh Prince of Blair YouTube poop where like he goes like, give me a hug, man. It's like, no, and he's just like
he's like, can you make your sandwich?
No, and yeah, but the doctor had sort of a mental breakdown. He yeah, it was really scary, but then he came in and he like started wrapping my fucking hand or something, and my favorite part was when he walked up to me, looked at my hand, and then just made a fucking arrow on my hand with a Sharpie. I was like, so we know it's the right hand. He's like,
he just grabs your hand and you see her make this noise.
What my hand was? That's the weirdest insult. It's like your hand is gross. You know.
You reminded him of his dead son's hand.
Of course, yeah.
So did they put you under, or did they just sedate you?
They did put me under, and
wanna be sedated?
Yeah, they played me that song. Actually.
So how long is the recovery gonna take?
Not that long actually. I looked it up before. Actually, you know, I'm gonna say this for after I'm done because I have a few more things. Okay. So
Okay.
I was brought into the surgery room, and it was real weird because the surgery room was definitely the exact thing you see on like all the fucking TV shows. Blah blah. It was the same thing. I was like, wow, this is cool. Blah blah. Then they started putting shit on me, and like there were like 5 people grabbing different parts of my body at once. And I was like, it felt kind of like being violated, but really good. It was kind of cool.
Did you get a boner?
No, I think that implies that I didn't just come right off the bat. God. Oh god. Okay, so they fucking they put the mask on me, and the creepiest thing to me was when the doctor, he like and also this is a hashtag flashback chilling skeletons thing. The doctor, before he put me under, he was like, "You're tall. Have you ever thought of playing basketball? Be a funny basketball player?"
Oh my
He literally
God.
said that
Wait.
thing. Yeah.
It's just like it's the bus driver's brother or something.
Yeah, it's him. But yeah, he put the mask on me, and then he just out of nowhere just said the words "magic fingers," and it was really creepy to me because I was like, wait a second, am I waking up from a simulation? Because like the song I was listening to right before I got into the hospital was "Magic Fingers" by Frank Zappa. That was the last thing I listened to, and then he just put me under, and I woke up, and yeah, they threw me onto the street.
What would you do if you woke up and like all of your favorite musicians were standing over you, and you saw like the Make-A-Wish Foundation was there?
They couldn't get Smash Mouth. They could not get.
And all of a sudden, like some celebrity they thought you liked but don't like Tom Holland or something.
Love. Okay, Love.
What if Rivers
Love, what would you
Cuomo
do?
was standing over my hospital bed, and he was like, just like, his face was like way too close to mine. He was like breathing on my face, like, oh fuck, yeah. He's like breathing on my face, like,
Don't step to me. Don't step to me.
Don't
bitch.
Bitch.
Do you like?
Oh, wait, Love, I have
juice boxes.
Love, I have a hypothetical for you. Okay, so you go under, they put you under, you wake up, and everything's a little bit blurry, right? Okay. So you touch your face is kind of like, it's kind of rough. It feels, your face feels weird. Yeah. You get up and you feel like you're a little bit taller than usual. So and all of them are like looking at you and like a weird look. Yeah, so you're like, I wonder what they're thinking of, what they're looking at. Oh shit. So you go into the bathroom, you look into the mirror, and you're just a black guy.
Holy fuck! Oh my!
What you do?
Right, here's another hypothetical.
I'm not
so rewind. None of that happens.
YouTube Rewind.
Right?
Am I?
Yes. Well, here's YouTube Rewind 2018. Love. The video starts off with Love waking up from his surgery.
By the way, my reaction if that happened, if I was a black guy looking in the mirror, I'd be like, damn. Huh.
Yeah.
Right, so you wake up.
You go have sex with a bunch of white girls.
It's true.
You wake up and you notice that your legs feel longer than usual. You get up, and they've replaced your legs with rabbit legs. Real
rabbit
long
legs are
rabbit
not...
legs.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess
like,
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like think of like Shell's legs in Portal, but rabbit.
Okay. Portal? Do you mean Port Derp?
Port Derp.
They renamed it to that after a while.
Love. Yeah. Okay. All right, but here's another hypothetical. So what if you get up from your bed, you think like, man, I'm a bit taller than usual. You get up.
This keeps happening.
And everybody looks at you weird, and you go to the mirror, and you're a black guy. What do you do?
That's really funny.
Dude, I would hold my hands to my face like in Home Alone, and I go, ah.
Oh my god.
So
see, it's just a loop. It's a nightmare. Halloween, everybody.
Okay, do we have any spooky, scary stories, Love? Do you have any?
I have a story of how I got locked outside my house for 3 hours.
Okay, do that. Tell that story.
So yesterday, I went outside the house because I was gonna do some shit with my dad. Because I don't live with him, but basically I went out without my fucking keys because I just assumed, oh yeah, it'll be people will be home when I get back, but no, such was not the case. When I got back, door was fucking locked. Nobody was home, and worst thing is, I also left my phone inside because I was just like, I don't want to fucking use my phone during that because it'll just be a bad idea or whatever. Because it'll, I don't know. I don't want to strain my fucking hand or anything. So I just left it in here along with my keys. And so when I got back, I basically was like just completely locked out of the house. And it was fucking horrible because like it was right when the sun was going down and I was in a t-shirt. And so I basically just sat down on the front lawn of the apartment and just stared psychotically into traffic while people were walking by, and like it looked really weird. Like some people looked at me like as if I was scoping out and like trying to murder someone. And the only thing I was trying to murder was time. Okay, so for the first like hour, I was like, wow, this is kind of okay. I was like thinking of ideas, and then after that, I sort of like had a minor mental break, and I was like, oh no! I just started like wandering around the fucking house, just fucking, I don't know, skipping along merrily, and then I saw a fucking old ass lady. She was like 85 fucking years old, and she was walking with her little stroller thing. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to call it. The assistance thing for old people where they walk with the fucking...
The cane?
No.
No, the little rolling thing, right?
Oh, walker.
The rolling rock.
Yeah.
Playing the rolling rock on the rolling rock. So, she had 2 dogs with her. I saw her stand completely still. Her dogs also stood still. They stood still for like 15 seconds, and then she just looks down and yanks the 2 dogs like fucking lifeless dolls, like at the throat, the fucking thing, and she goes, "Don't fucking do that!" I was like, what were they doing?
God.
They were doing nothing. And it was so aggressive. And then she turned around.
Oh, you can keep going.
Yeah, then she turned around and she just looked at me and she knew. I was giving her the old stink eye, but yeah. The end.
I have a story of me getting locked out.
Okay.
So.
I also have one, but whenever you're done, I'll talk.
Okay, all right. So I come home from school. This is when I lived in my old house because I moved recently. I lived in an apartment. So I came home from school. I go upstairs to the second floor. I try to open my door and it's locked. So I'm like, okay. So I go inside. There's like this little other room next to the door that leads to my main apartment where it's kind of like a storage place, and that's where we keep the key to the house. So I go in there and there seems to be no key. So I'm like,
is it like the key in like Mario 64? It's like this giant...
So I call my dad. I call my mom. I call my dad again. I call my mom, and my parents suck at picking up their phones. So I called them like 20 times, and my dad finally picks up. He's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm locked out of the house," and he's like, "Oh, mom probably left the key inside the house last night." My fucking retarded mother. She blew it. Okay, I don't know why you need to bring the fucking key inside. You just need to put it in the door, turn it, and then put it back. There's no reason why you should bring the fucking key. Okay.
Wait, there's no reason why you should bring the key inside the house.
There really is no reason to bring the key inside the house. There isn't, because that's the key that...
But
what?
To avoid people opening your fucking apartment at night?
No, we keep it in a hidden place. But we're supposed to keep that key outside so we can bring her, unlock the door to come inside. She fucking left it inside because she's stupid. Anyway. Besides that. My dad's like, okay, I'm out of work in like 4 hours. Just wait till then and I'll let you in.
Wow.
So I had to like wait outside my fucking door for like 4 hours. It was cold. I did not have a sweatshirt.
Oh.
And
couldn't you have gone to Shayna's?
It was like an hour walk. Fuck that! I'm not walking an hour.
Couldn't you have gone
And also,
anywhere?
No, everything was too far of a walk. I didn't want to walk. So I'm waiting outside, and my door kind of sucked. So like I could kind of open it somewhat and like see inside. And so like I kind of like there was a Amazon Echo in the living room. Yeah. So I just kind of screamed like, "Alexa," and then I'm like, "Play Primus," and then it started playing Primus. so then I just started listening to Primus while I was waiting outside, and it was pretty nice. And then I fucking like broke into my house. I used like a fucking a gift card that I never used. Yeah. So I kind of like I put it in and I fucking broke in like an actual robber.
Oh wow.
So yeah, but I was waiting outside for like 2 hours.
Well, so I have something similar to that. My when I lived with my dad, we lived in a really shitty like trailer, you know?
Yeah.
And
wait, I'm not done with my story yet.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I go inside, I go downstairs and oh wait, no. This is what happened. So before I tried to break in through the door, I literally tried to climb outside the window, walk on my roof, and go to the window, like a window into my apartment. And while I was doing that, a passerby walked by and he's like, "Hey, Aren't you son of Rika? You know the guy who made pork derp.
Guys, can we at least add some fucking comedic flavoring to these stories and not just tell the fucking just boring ass truth? Can we at least do something that's not true? Come on.
Okay, Dylan, tell your story. Dylan, is that what you were gonna do with your story?
Don't. Keep going.
Dylan?
Dylan's dead.
Okay, well, anyway.
We killed Dylan. Oh my god.
Wait, was the Alexa playing Fragments?
Yeah.
What was it playing?
This is a quiz right here.
Where the fuck did Dylan go?
I don't know. Did he die? I think we killed him. Oh no!
Oh no! Dylan is dead!
Oh my god, Dylan is back from the dead!
Dick.
Oh,
Dick.
What's different? What has changed about Dylan? What has changed? I can't tell anything. You always want
Minecraft.
Okay, yes, you know.
Bamboo is being added to Minecraft Bedrock Edition.
Are you serious? You can't
pandas are too.
You can't just slip that in with the other goofs. I mean, I need to.
That's important.
So, okay, so there's pandas and bamboo. So pandas are just gonna like eat bamboo and the fucking.
Hey guys, it's me, Owen Nickerson. This is the Chilling Podcast. This
is the Chilling Podcast. It's the Prancing Elves podcast.
Of course.
Why are we saying it again? Because
I don't know. It's not like it's a few days later. Who knows?
This is right after.
It's not like my internet went down for an entire day and we had to. It did. It went down for an entire day.
I'm such a bad friend. It's like, oh, did it? I didn't even know. I don't like you.
Dylan straight up died, and love revived him with the power of his mighty penis.
It's true. I did that.
Yeah.
He sucked his penis inside of his mouth, and he went.
I thought you said he sucked his penis inside of his mouth, and I was like, is this some sort of fucking Salvador Dali painting? What the fuck is going?
No, but so okay. So my internet went down, and I immediately like got on my girlfriend's phone, and I contacted my internet provider and I was like, yo, you need to fix this. And they're like, okay, we'll send somebody out tomorrow, like 2:45.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, no, they showed up the day of, like 2 hours later.
Yeah.
And I was about to take a shower.
Yeah.
So like I was completely naked and all of a sudden there's this big burly man at my door.
It's the Dylan
and
porno.
So I see him out of the corner of my eye, like walking into my like porch.
Yeah.
And I sprint back to where I put my clothes before I was going to shower.
Yeah.
And I put them on and I open up the door. I'm like, oh, I wasn't expecting you today. And he goes, wait a second. I know you.
Oh. No. Don't fuck.
You're Repson. You know the guy who made pork derp.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're
and
Repson. You're like, friends with Crickland.
You fucking
Crickland Blaze.
You fucking You're friends with fucking Bartman123. That was my fucking original name on
You're friends with Adam Powell. I love Development Hell.
Oh god.
Oh damn.
You're the guy. You know the guy who made Cow House, the Cow House animation.
We want Cow House too. We want Cow House too.
I just love.
That he knows these super obscure animations.
Yeah. No. If we should have talked about fucking Super Nanny if we were going to talk about that.
Super Nanny.
He opens up I open up the door and my internet repairman has like a Crickland t-shirt on.
Oh shit! Would you just close the door because he's clearly not fucking qualified? This is Philip. I won't talk. And he's like,
I'd be like, I'd just be like, dude. How you don't exist? You're a figment of my imagination.
Yeah, that's not how.
And he's like, I'm just supporting my favorite animator, asshole. That wasn't even funny. That was just sad.
Love's my favorite animator on YouTube.
Oh wow!
Just kidding.
Thank you.
I think my favorite animator on YouTube is Dylan.
Yeah,
Dylan.
of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my
honestly,
one animation I made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
It was the Weezer thing, right?
Probably.
No, I think
I
the
remember.
last thing we talked about was I was telling a story how I got locked out of my house.
Oh
Yeah.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, you're son of Rika, you know the guy who made Port Derp.
Yeah.
And then Dylan was gonna say something, but then he left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I left willingly.
Oh yeah, it makes sense because like, there's a lot to be cut. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
But so now we're back, and it's closer to Halloween.
Yeah, it actually is. It is the 20. Well, it's the 20th for me. So.
It's the 19th for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19th for me as well. I went out yesterday. I went to go see the new Halloween movie last night.
Oh, was it garbage?
It was awesome. I actually really liked it.
Okay.
But while I was out, I went and got some Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
And I got a. I might send a picture to Love later to put up on the screen, but I have a skeleton cut out.
Oh fuck.
That it has like positionable arms and legs and such.
Nice.
And so, but see, the thing is, in its pre-packaged state, it looked exactly like a penis. So I think I'm gonna keep
that
it
why
like
you
that
got
and
it?
hang it up on my. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It was 98 cents and it was shaped like a penis, and I'm gonna keep it on the wall like that.
That's a good price.
It is. I mean, it's cheap ass
98
paper.
cents. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's some
man.
bullshit.
That just reminded me of "Dick Me Down, Frog Daddy." That's an old.
me
That's a good one. It's in the fucking
Daddy.
theme song, despite the fact that I don't remember if it was in the actual podcast, so nobody knows what it is.
I don't remember if it was in the actual podcast
I
or
don't
not.
know, but we'll find out when I fucking compile all the fucking old shit. I don't know.
Oh, is that public now? What do?
Yeah, I'm
should
gonna
we announce
start.
that?
I'm gonna start compiling all the best moments of the early episodes, so you don't have to listen to them because they're shit and they have shit audio.
Yeah, the
They're
early
really
episodes
bad.
suck.
Yeah, they are.
I think there's only one old podcast I like, and it's. Did we record ourselves watching the Smosh movie, or was it the
talked about
discussion
it.
afterwards?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that episode.
That was
I was
pretty
able to
cool.
listen to that in full, but I can't listen to any other one.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Honestly,
I think they
like,
suck.
I think honestly 50% of it is just a horrible audio quality. It's like
Definitely.
Oh god. Yeah.
Well, because at the time, like, I mean, I was using the same mic, but I learned how to like make it sound a little better. You know,
Yeah.
Owen's not using a awful
Well, no,
headset.
honestly, all of it's on me basically because I mixed the two channels together, so I couldn't fucking adjust anything, and most of the time it was mixed like not to the right volume. So I don't know, it's fucked up. Who cares though? I don't give a fuck. Oh, guys, get
I
ready
don't
for it.
give a
Just
fuck.
get ready for it. Drinking water to piss off the
On
libs.
Wait, what? What happened?
We're drinking water in protest of the libs.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, I fucking hate the libs.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember in Back to the Future when Doc Brown was like, the Libyans? That was...
I am so okay. So here's a little update from the last episode.
Okay.
So you all remember the story about how my cat screams when I piss.
Yeah.
No, because that's the same. That's the
thank
same
God,
episode, Dylan.
Thank God, please, yes. Expand on this. That's the one thing I read. Yeah.
Dylan, it's still the same episode, retard. But anyway.
Shut up, idiot.
Oh,
So in between, I talked about how I posted this on Reddit.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Exactly.
everybody was
I'm so
making
glad
fun
we're
of me.
recording this now because they made fun of you, but you, in the end,
All right,
have become
so-
an internet celebrity. Okay.
So, in between the time of our last recording session
Yeah.
and now, my cat, the post that I put up has over 10,000 upvotes. So I got all that. You know, that's awesome.
It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000. Anyway,
I want to just
So-
repulsed.
let's see. I'm getting the exact number, but it's let's see here. Sorry. It has 14.2k
Okay, so
thousand upvotes.
the exact post is like what was this? It was posted to.
It was posted to r/no stupid questions.
Oh, okay.
And it was. Should I just read the post
Yeah, go
itself?
ahead. Yeah, read it.
All right, so I posted this up. I have 2 cats. Whenever I whip out my nozzle and start the ritual, my younger cat Ringo will run into the bathroom, jump up onto the sink, and start screaming at me. He does this nonstop until I stop pissing. It's almost instant. It's like he has spider senses, and he can tell when the first droplet of pisslets hits the toilet, and he rushes in to warn me.
I'm
as soon as
amazed.
everything is done, what's that?
I'm amazed that you used the word fucking nozzle, ritual, and pisslets in a fucking public post that's not said to us. This is posted to. Okay, yeah.
And basically, so I posted that. I said, "What's going on here? It's been happening for." And for some reason, these thousands of people demanded I videotape myself pissing.
I mean, I would demand it too. Yeah.
And so, I have horrible upload speed at my place, right? So it took hours for this video to upload, and I had people rioting. I had people private messaging me, basically threatening me, saying, "If you don't upload yourself peeing, like we're gonna be upset." And there's
This
people
is just
saying
like
like,
what Owen, except it was very.
and there's people like, "I've never been more excited to see a man pee in my life," you know, stuff like that. And so I posted the I posted the video of myself pissing 6 hours after the initial post.
Okay.
And in between the time of me doing that, somebody made an entire subreddit about me.
Oh my god.
Posting memes with my face in it about my cat screaming at me. Somebody started a public Discord server about it. And I just
Oh my god.
there was my original post was sent has been made a
Sent
copy
to Barack
pasta
Obama.
essentially.
Yeah.
It's been made a copy pasta.
That's fucking incredible.
And I went on to ask Reddit out of just for no particular reason.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, "What's the weirdest post you've ever seen on Reddit?" And one of the first questions or one of the first answers I saw was the one where everybody waited 12 hours to see a man piss.
I am amazed about this.
I have no clue how it happened. But
Dude, Wang's probably gonna make a video about you of Tales on the Internet.
Yeah.
oh yeah. But and then I got people demanded I do an AMA.
Okay.
So I did an AMA.
Oh boy.
And then people demanded I upload more pictures of my cats, which I did. Now,
People demand.
how many this subreddit that they made?
So what's the subreddit called?
It's called r/the man who needs to pee.
Fucking dumbest name.
It has 1,000 subscribers.
Are you fucking shitting me? 1,000 subscribers?
Well, 979, but 1,000
This is-
essentially.
This is
Dylan, you are so famous now.
I know. I'll see. One of my replies was somebody was like, "How do you feel about all this?" And I just said, "I'm excited for Ellen.
Wow.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah.
I'm excited to be on Ellen."
You need to go on fucking every
I'm gonna play-
major talk show.
And so, my last couple days have just been flooded with people talking about cat piss.
Okay.
But here's the thing, people have called me the cat piss guy. There is no cat piss. The cat
I'm
does
glad
no
that you
pissing.
have. I'm glad you have a very official public platform to clarify yourself on a spooky stuff.
I am not the cat piss guy. I am the guy who peed
I am not
in front of his cat. And the amount of people who commented, "Stop peeing on your cat,"
They saw this before I did. They knew.
made me LOL
That is
so fucking hard.
epic funny.
And worst of all the messages that said you know the guy who made pork derp. I mean, all the messages. That's even worse.
Wait.
No.
This guy who needs to pee, he looks familiar. Wait.
Wait, he was in my favorite episode. He was in my favorite episode of Marcus the Sheep.
He looks familiar. He looks familiar, as if Dylan was like on screen.
And then these people started going
Writing.
through my post history. They went through my post history and replied to all of my previous comments on
is wrong
anything
with these-
about it. Like I posted a Weezer meme, right?
Yeah.
And somebody just replied to my post saying, "What if you wanted to go pee but your cat kept screaming?"
It's Is that a parody of I have no mouth but I must scream or some shit like
I don't know.
Yeah.
And just, it's fucking amazing to me. And I decided, you know what?
You're mean.
I'm going to capitalize on this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Here's a whole part that I didn't mention that is important.
Okay.
Everybody thinks I have cancer.
Why?
So
That sounds like the name of a
theory,
Weezer song.
There was a big theory that the reason why my cat was screaming was because he could smell testicular cancer in my pee.
Not
So
funny, it's a plausible theory.
they told me you need to pee on a pregnancy test, and if it's positive, you probably have testicular cancer. So I recorded myself pissing on a pregnancy test, and I posted it up saying I don't have cancer, and people are ecstatic for some reason. But this comes all the way around to today, and you know the fame's dying down.
Okay.
I'm not getting many messages anymore.
Yeah.
But you know, I decided I'm just gonna post up my new song that came out, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And I post this up on my not anywhere related to this.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I got like 60 followers on Twitter from this because
Nice.
I don't know how they found it, but they did. But I posted up my song today.
Yeah.
And somebody commented this.
Yeah.
Your voice has made me feel things I've never felt before.
Oh.
A sudden urge to piss.
God damn. Come on.
And then other things are just like, you need to make a song sampling you pissing and your cat screaming.
You do. You really just.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I completely, like, in this small little corner of internet fame I've carved for myself,
Yeah.
I understand why people turn off the comments on their fucking YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Because some of this stuff is the most unfunny,
Yeah. Yeah.
just
see, that's
lowest common denominator shit in the world.
That is the thing with getting a lot of comments, that most people are really just unfunny. Most people are not funny. Most people are 14-year-olds making funny memes. It's
pretty much. And oh, here's one that I don't think I told you guys, but I had multiple men message me asking me to pay me for nudes.
Excuse me?
That's hot.
There was one man who just commented, "Damn, you're sexy as fuck, and you like cats? You're a keeper. Would you mind posting more pictures of yourself to r/jacking?"
I like how he says more pictures as if you already sent some.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Is your dick visible in the video where you piss next to the cat?
No, not at all.
Okay,
It's literally just my face.
Okay.
Because I was recording with my front-facing laptop camera.
Yeah. So you can hear the cat scream in the video. This is a real thing.
Yes.
That's.
I mean, the video is on my public Reddit r/u/rivershomo.
That's fantastic.
And I don't know. It's public. You can see it. You can read everything for yourself. I got a whole AMA up. It's the only noteworthy thing that's ever going to happen to me in my internet career. So I'll enjoy it while it lasts.
That's just. I don't even know what to say. That's
So now Dylan is the most famous person on the Chilling Skeletons podcast.
on the planet.
I guess.
On the planet.
So the way that Reddit's view system works on its videos, guess how many views? Oh, because this post was the #1 trending post on Reddit.
Are you
for 2 hours?
Shitting me?
On the entire website, you would, if anybody would log on to Reddit, it's the first post. It was the first post for 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Guess how many views the video got?
How many?
3.5 million. Guess how much I can.
What?
3.5 million views.
That's insane. So
now I don't understand.
You're a bona fide meme now. You have to.
Now I don't understand how it works because it only has 14,000 upvotes. So I'm assuming it works like if you even just scroll past it, it counts as a view.
Yeah.
But either
Perhaps.
way, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Oh, the funniest one I forgot to tell you is somebody made a Sans meme about me where they edited the sounds of my piss hitting the toilet to do Megalovania.
Truly the greatest honor.
Because it was just because I start the video off with "What up, piss fans," and that just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm over it. The cat piss guys is dead now.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna fade back into internet obscurity.
Dylan,
For
oh
a
my god,
little
can you
while
shut the
longer.
fuck up? Oh, I'm so sick of hearing you talking.
Oh my god.
So,
Let's talk about some
guys,
real.
let's be
fucking
honest here.
shit.
No more talking
love.
from Dylan. Turn off his mic.
Let's talk about real shit right now, guys. Are you
What's
ready?
the real shit? What is the real shit?
Trump is orange.
Dylan, you have nothing to say about that. I just fucking pwned you, you libtard.
Fuck, dude.
That has to be the loudest thing I've ever made with my voice. Christ.
So recently,
What?
your boy got an iPhone. I have
Oh,
an
really?
iPhone now.
What? That's a
Yeah.
horrible idea. Why? Why do you get
No,
an
because
iPhone
it's
now?
epic. Because I have my phone now has 16 gigabytes when my old phone had 8 gigabytes.
Wait, so do you mean 16 gigabytes of memory?
No storage.
Yeah, okay, storage. So why didn't you just get a fucking good phone and get a fucking micro SD for like 64 gigabytes for like $20 or some shit?
I got this phone for free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that-
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Sorry.
But yeah, so it's pretty epic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And the camera is a lot better than a Samsung phone.
That's not true. Mine is epic. That's only the case for some. I think that meme is very misguided because it's only basing it off the cheapest Samsung phones that are like mass produced. The real good ones. This one that I got. I don't know.
I think Dylan's dead again.
Yeah, I think we just shamed him into not speaking. We just
Dylan,
ruined
we
him.
apologize. You can talk
Yeah.
again.
Dylan, do you want to make a Trump orange joke again?
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
The
just gonna
stage
say,
is set.
okay,
The stage is set for
Okay.
a public apology.
okay.
Yeah.
So
This is
basically,
epic. Say it. Say it, Dylan. Dylan, say it.
I'm Trumpy.
I'm jumpy.
I
Okay, guys.
am a gamer.
but- super long pause. So guys, so what would you do if Trump
No,
built
more
a
importantly,
wall? No,
what
hold
would...
on.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Trump, he builds a wall, right? Okay. So Trump builds a wall. Trump builds a wall.
Dylan, I can't contain myself. It's too funny.
And then Mexico pays for it.
Oh my god.
Oh!
I'm a gamer.
God, this is insanity. I just like fucking gave the mic a blowjob. Like I just put it into my mouth. Oh my god.
Love, can you put intense music right here? Listen, everyone.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Listen, everyone, listening to this fucking podcast right now. This is serious. On April 26, 2018. Wait a second, that already happened. On April 26,
you're already
2019.
fucked up. You can't Back to the Future
Okay.
this shit.
All
You
right,
are not
all right.
Doc Brown.
Restart the traumatic music.
Restart the podcast. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Okay, guys. So basically, I woke up horny and I didn't do anything about it.
That's honestly impressive. And applause there because fuck man, I can't.
Thank you.
Not jerking
Thank
off is so fucking. It's become way too hard at this point. I'm just gonna say it's become a
Yeah.
true addiction at this point. Like I can't.
And so have I.
I've actually had to like force myself to fucking go to random social events just so I don't jerk off more than once a day because I don't want to fucking strain my
Love,
left
are you
hand.
sure you want to keep that in the podcast? Because that sounds kind of sad.
I've said way sadder things on this podcast about my life. If you piece
that's
together,
just depressed.
No,
this is
I'm-
depressing.
no, it's not fucking. It's not depressing. It's like I go hang out with friends. What do you want?
You're just saying like I literally had to force myself to not masturbate. It is a problem at this point.
I'm sounding like a Louis C.K. Can someone? I'm gonna add like in post. I'm just gonna have like sounds of me just breathing really close to my phone. Like, just add that all over the stereo channels and yeah no. Yeah, it's not. It does sound really sad, Owen, because it's sad, Owen. It's not.
Well, you
sad.
want to know what's sad?
What?
Everyone listening to this podcast right now.
I don't jerk off that much. It's just it's about the fact that I have
loves doing damage control.
It's about the fact that I have to it's about the fact that I have to let my right hand heal, so I have to jerk off with my left hand, and that means that like doing it even like once or twice a day is not. I can't do that because like it's.
You're a bald-faced liar. Love.
I'm not.
Love, you jerk off 5 times a day. You message me whenever you do.
I've talked to somebody. No, I talked to somebody who did. I talked to somebody who said they jerked off like 5 times a day, and I was just like, holy, what is wrong? How is
it
your
was
dick
you.
still
You're talking to
intact?
yourself.
No, I'm not talking to myself. Guys, this is my public apology. I was just thinking about this today. I was in a call with someone a few hours ago. What if in Michael Richards' apology for the N-word thing, what if he was just like, I was just trying to make a joke and, well, yeah, some nigger just got in the way. That's what happened.
Love, we can't say that.
You can't say that,
dude. Whoa! Can somebody put a fucking wacky clown horn?
Wait, can you bleep in me saying nigger instead of you saying nigger?
I
No,
can.
stop. Now you gotta bleep 2 words.
So instead of you saying it, just like put me saying it.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Okay. We here at Chilling Skeletons Incorporated. We do not stand by the comments of our associates Owen Lynn Nickerson.
We do not stand
Love.
by our comments.
Owen
We
Lane
do-
Nickerson.
We do not stand by our comments by Owen and Love.
Yeah.
Dylan is the only reputable person in this fucking company.
Dylan has 99% share of this Chili Skeletons company.
I think Dylan is the only one actually racist in this group chat since he lives in this house.
that reminds me, the way you said it with such conviction, it reminds me of. Okay, so my IRL friend Kumbel, he went on a random podcast recently because they asked him to come on. It's a podcast called something like "You Can't Say That." I don't know. It's a wacky podcast, but he went on, and the way he described me was accidentally really creepy and weird. He was just like, oh yeah, Cricklin, he likes to say the N-word a lot. He really needs help. That was the whole thing. He said that with conviction, and then he just moved on. So that's just what people don't be like. He says the N-word. He needs help.
Oh my god.
I don't
Shit,
say it
my-
that much, quite frankly.
My girlfriend is over at the other side of the room making slime. Like a little fucking retard.
As you do in a
Owen.
normal functional
Owen.
relationship.
Owen.
What, Dylan? Yes.
Is she jerking it from your peener? The slime.
Whoa.
Yeah,
She really puts the goo in gulag.
Whoa, dude. What if I had the name Sonorica when I met you guys? So like you guys just called me like
The
Sonorica.
fuck do you mean?
Well,
your name is currently and has always been XXO Dog Wins XX.
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck you.
my name was Repson, so I don't think I can shame you
Yeah,
very much.
it's true.
I remember
Repson is a
Repson.
stupid name. What was that name?
Do you know what was really stupid? What? You know what's a really stupid name?
What? Cricklin.
Never mind. I can't. I
Don't
wanna
say it. Don't say that Cricklin is a stupid name, or I will. Owen, you're making me look bad on this podcast.
Oh no, okay, I don't think we can say that.
Can't say that on the thing. Owen just
The
posted
8-bit boy. I said it. I said
Whoa. Who fucking cares? I don't care anymore. I literally cannot fucking. Listen,
You know,
the comments of Stelling Porkin. Okay.
so I realized to anybody who just finds this podcast, they will not understand 99%.
No, that's not true. I think we're pretty accessible.
I think we are.
I think there's only a few obscure
But we're not
references.
wheelchair accessible because we fucking hate.
We
the
are
disabled.
ableist. we established this a few episodes ago. We hate the homeless, Dear disabled people,
I feel
disable
like,
your fucking brain. Oh my god.
I feel like
I
don't know about you guys.
I work at a place that's for fucking disabled people.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the Boys Are Back in Town episode of Chilling Skeletons was like a soft reboot.
Yeah, it really was. It was like the boys were back in town. In fact, it was
like that was
a good one. It was fresh. It was epic.
The return of yours truly. I don't know how I didn't do this for like 2 years.
I don't know. You just
like
what were you
much.
busy doing? You were let's see. What have you done?
You're busy with your masturbating. You masturbated every single day for 2 years.
I was yeah,
This podcast makes me out to be like Louis C.K. but a few degrees like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about our favorite human beings of all time. My favorite
Louis
human
CK.
being, I think. No, I have
He's my favorite
well,
comedian
okay,
of all
top
time.
5. I'm gonna do a top 5. Okay.
Okay,
Harvey Weinstein.
No, Owen. Owen.
Jared Fogle.
Owen.
We here at Chilling
Owen can't
Skeletons
do that.
Incorporated.
Well, Jared
not
Fogle.
stand by the
To be fair. Wait,
of
hold on a
Owen
second.
Dickerson.
Hold on a second. Don't shut up. Jared Fogle has a pretty sweet smile. I got.
He does. He's
He
such
could
a nice
sell me
guy.
a fucking sub. Have you ever thought about how like I just don't. How is the fucking how's the slogan of Subway? Eat fresh. It's like that's too perfect. They made the joke for everyone.
I think it's funny how much porn he had, like how much child
It was
porn
like
he had.
it was
He had
several
literally,
terabytes.
he had literally the amount of child porn he had was more space than it took to get people on the moon.
Yeah, they talked
And
about that in
people,
fucking
like-
Xbox podcast. Oh, I'm just.
That was
my
that's
God.
fucking.
See, he could
Like-
get to Mars. Wait, what?
He could.
No,
Powered
no.
by child porn.
Yes,
We can get there.
he's gonna do it.
What I'm thinking of is like, how did he get all that child porn? I didn't know there was that much child porn. in
You're
the
asking
universe.
that as if you're like, how did he get
You
that?
gotta think, like he probably has a lot of videos and like
Yeah.
long videos.
Yeah.
Ew.
So
Why are we?
okay,
fucking-
we should drop this.
We should drop
Yeah.
it. Bow, bow. Do you remember that meme? That was a funny meme.
No.
Oh yeah,
Drop it.
it really was. Dude, I was walking by a place yesterday and I heard fucking Party Rock Anthem for the first time in fucking
no.
6
Dude.
years.
I fucking love that song.
That song is
Can-
a bit nostalgic, I will say.
Can we sing it
Did I?
right now?
Party Rock is in the
Rock is
house
in the
tonight.
house tonight.
It's
Hit it.
gonna be
Everybody just
alright.
Come
There-
Lonely
let you
Island.
lose your
I
mind.
just had
Everyone
sex.
that gives
They can
you
make
to
you
And
all
it felt so
Take
good.
that.
Felt so
So
good.
good. That me that
Put
put
my
penis
penis
Don't you
inside
join
her.
me, yes, Papa.
Do you have the time?
I'm in this Facebook group called Metroid Prime Posting, and they're literally just posting random stock photos of Samus. Like there's nothing to it. It's just a picture of it.
Okay.
Did I get to tell you guys about the Minecraft YouTubers basically sending me like a cease and desist?
What?
Did I
Shitting
did I
me?
talk did I talk about this on the last episode?
No, you did not talk about this. This is
Alright,
they'll
so-
bring the legal hammer down on you.
No, no. So I don't think I'm actually allowed to say unless. But
Are you saying you have a lawyer who has advised you not to?
no, I don't have a lawyer. But
Okay.
this is a big YouTuber that I was doing an episode on. Like I'm gonna do an episode on, and I tweeted at him. Right, I
It
was
sounds like it's a fucking content company. The entire internet is like, he's going to do it. He's going to make the
I
money.
know, no, but I tweeted at him. I was like, I tweeted at this guy, and the tweet's deleted now, so you can't see it.
Yeah.
But I tweeted a picture of the thumbnail at him, and I was like, lol, get ready, and just being a shithead.
Yeah.
And I guess he went on my YouTube channel and he found my email, and he emailed me, and he's like, if you fucking post this video, I'm gonna get a cease and desist, and you're gonna fucking go down.
Okay. Hold
Wait,
on.
what YouTuber was this?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know if I should say.
No.
I
What's the
think you
worst
should
he
say
can
it.
do? What is the worst he can do? Honestly, will you see him in court? I imagine you in a fucking slick suit next to fucking Minecraft Steve. I don't know what the fuck.
All right,
Who was this person?
And next to him is Notch on his side.
all right. I don't remember the exact name of him,
Okay.
so I'm gonna get his channel name up real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. 'Cause How epic was the parody? Was it like worth fucking season desisting someone over?
It's a very, very funny video.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is lawyer speak for he won't get sued if he says this. Guys,
what's his name? Because it's not the channel.
Yeah.
Like it's not the guy. It's not the channel. It's the singer of it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because it's hosted on the Bebop Vox Yogscast channel.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Are you saying that the fucking epic Yogscast came after you and was like, Dylan, we're gonna fucking kill you?
The Yogscast already came after me when they played my adventure map.
Oh yeah, they fucking roasted 12-year-old you. And they were like, this fucking map looks fucking stupid.
Oh no! Oh, it wasn't Bebop Vox.
Cunt.
It was on the Ant Venom channel. It's fuck. What's his fucking name?
I don't know.
Brad Nauber.
Okay, everyone, go find Brad Nauber on Twitter and tell him that the Chilling Skeletons told him to kill yourself. Tell him that
don't do any of this.
But yeah, so he sent me an email and he's like, if you fucking do this, like, do not post this.
Was it actually like, if you fucking do it? Was it like that?
Here,
let me see.
I'm gonna send a message. Yeah. This is from Sonorico 101 to that faggot
send a message.
Who is trying to censor my boyfriend Dylan Perkins.
Oh shit!
If you send the cease and desist to him, I will get my team of elite. My team of elite hackers. And I will
cyber mummies will invade your village.
I will actually destroy you.
Yeah.
You will die.
Owen is gonna post like a video of him wearing the like fucking the Matrix glasses and going like, "You have entered into a world of hurt," and you bring out your katana. And then you're like, I know the cyber lingo.
And then I go and I turn into a werewolf.
Of course.
All right. So this is what he said.
Yeah.
He just emailed me saying, if you upload this and then you link to the tweet video, I will send a cease and desist and get your channel taken down. Don't do it.
What a complete asshole, honestly.
Now I'm thinking, how many subscribers do I have?
Yeah. Yeah. Who cares about? I mean, you do not care about your channel getting taken down. You have all the videos. It's
listen.
Like,
the first video I did on Caveman Films, he added me on Discord and I talked to him for a good half hour about the video, and he was like, "You know what? Yeah, you're right. I have 72 subscribers. I'm not fucking iDubbbz. I'm not gonna destroy your career."
That
God
is
damn.
True insecurity right there. A fucking random person with 72 subscribers fucking tweets you and it's like, "I'm gonna goof on your Minecraft video." And he was like, "No!" It's like, what?
Like I tore into Caveman Films and he was a bro about it. Like I like him now.
Total bro.
But
this podcast is sponsored by Caveman Films. Ask him for $100 and he will PayPal it.
Everyone go to Caveman Films. Tell him that we love you and we send our best regards. And also tell him to tell the other guy that Dylan was talking about to kill himself. Okay.
No.
Now see, in one of my other videos, in the second Minecraft parody I reviewed, I had this big plan. I was going to reveal.
Who was the man with the plan?
Okay. There was a scandal essentially with this.
Okay.
The animator for the Sexy and I Know It parody wasn't paid.
Oh, really? Like
for the video,
not at all? Just not?
Well, the video got 13 million views, and he was paid a flat fee of $30.
Okay, of $30, man.
$30.
That's fucking.
And cool. I did an interview. The reason why this didn't make it into video is because I interviewed the guy.
Yeah.
But his audio fucked, and I didn't have the interview.
Fucked up.
And so I wasn't able to work it into the video, so I just dropped it.
Can we recreate the interview right now? Okay. Dylan, I'll be you and you be the guy.
You know what? No. I want Love to be me. Yeah. And I want you to be the guy.
You want me to be the guy?
Okay, I'll be Dylan. I'll be Dylan.
I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be in this whatsoever.
Okay, so yeah, you're the anime guy. Hey, what's going on?
I don't sound like
Okay, so you animated a funny Minecraft video, and you. Yeah, see, I only get paid $10 to be in the fucking butcher section, and you get paid $30 to fucking unfunny my.
What's your stupid name again? Your name is
Yeah,
Dylan Perkins.
Dylan Perkins.
You're fucking.
Yeah, you fucking remember the name.
No, dude, listen to me.
I am a fucking. I am a neo-Nazi. I identify as such. You know that.
I want you. I don't want this. I don't want this interview up because you were just the most disgusting human being ever. Just say that you
Hey,
want this.
fuck
Okay,
you.
I don't care. Just.
No,
So
fuck you. I am a bad person. Fuck it.
I regret this.
You know what? I'm gonna say this as Dylan Perkins, okay? You know what my kind of favorite MILFs are? It's like Iranian 5-year-olds who get pregnant. You know those rare cases that's like, oh, that's a fake MILF right there for me, Dylan Perkins.
I don't want to do hypotheticals anymore.
That was horrible. That was horrible, Dylan.
I came up with that joke like fucking 12 hours ago, and I talked to Kum about it. I was like, I don't think I should tweet this. And he's like, yeah, you probably should. Oh god. This is honestly one of the most chaotic but funny podcasts.
This is a total like
See, we're not a professional podcast. We're a lo-fi podcast.
Yeah, actually, not very lo-fi. I've actually been doing some new things, including, here's a pro tip for those who do podcasts. If you have the 2 tracks, first
kill
thing,
yourself.
Yeah, that's the first tip.
If you're in a podcast, kill yourself.
Here's my sick podcast tips, okay? First of all, use the limiter thing and amplify. Just get it to a nice even level. Get all that. So that's what I'm doing now, so my audio isn't fucking randomly peaking in one thing and just quiet in another. Blah, blah, blah. I do that. Then, you get the 2 audio tracks, and you fucking put those on your editing software, and you put them like one 10% to the left channel and the other 10% to the right channel. You don't really notice it, but you notice it when people are talking at the same time. Thank you. Also,
I totally zoned out.
Yeah,
you listening to you talk is so boring, love. Let's listen to me talk. I am so epic. My name is Dylan Perkins.
Let's fucking. I don't think we can talk in Dylan's place.
Okay. So basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically.
Dylan, you can talk in my place if you want. Let's switch places. You can talk as me.
All right. Hey everybody. I just wanted to let you all know I am in the middle of production on Port Derp 2. It is.
Dylan, I'm cutting that out because you're leaking vital details. I really can't have you. I'll be Adam.
Wait, no, I'm gonna be Love. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna be Love. Oh, hello, I am Love. I love
okay, Owen, stop. Owen,
okay, I'm gonna be Owen.
This is not okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be Owen.
Okay.
The Iran hostage crisis was a diplomatic standoff between Iran and the United States.
Owen is known for reading that Wikipedia article all the time.
That's me. I say that all the time.
The crisis was described by the Western media as an entanglement of vengeance.
Okay.
President Jimmy Carter called the hostages victims of terrorism and... Okay, I'm done.
God, that's...
When you're Doug, Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War.
That is true.
Guys, jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Let's get all the controversial shit out there. Memes aren't dreams.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
Just stop.
This is really the worst podcast ever made. I fucking hate you guys.
Can we acknowledge the fact that before this podcast, Owen, literally, like, when me and Owen were waiting for Dylan to come in, Owen was like, wait a second, love, I have to show you something. And he was like, wait, I can't do it in the... He knows what I'm talking about. We were in the, like, skeleton recording chat, and it's like, wait, I have to call you. And we left the chat, and he called me. He opened his camera, and he just vaped on camera. He just started vaping into the camera, and, like, fucking laughing. It's like that.
Did Owen tell you about me calling him while he was at work?
No. Okay, I have this. Okay, I forgot about. No, Dylan, let me tell the story because my side is okay. So I come into work and it's like super busy off the bat. So I start taking orders and back booth, and then Dylan just calls me. I'm like, I'm working, and he's like, just asked to go to the bathroom. And I came in like 20 minutes late, and I just came in, so I can't be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm taking orders, and Dylan just keeps messaging me like, oh, go to the bathroom, Owen, go to the bathroom. It's important, Owen. Oh my gosh. So I'm like, oh my god, fuck. So like, I really. order is at my headset, but I don't take it.
I heard him
And
take the order.
Oh my
And
god.
I call him, and I'm like, wait a second, I have an order. So I take the order. I pay out the person. I pay out everyone. So Dylan, I feel like I was like working for a good like 5 minutes before actually. So Dylan heard me working for like 5 minutes, and he just stood there. And so I come up to Dylan. I'm like, okay, Dylan, what do you want? And he goes, do, and I just hang up.
Oh my god.
No, I played it
Yeah,
on guitar.
I know. Like he played on his guitar. Like I just immediately hung up. I was so fucking pissed
It was
off.
so funny because you just hear. Okay, so you just hear a little. And then I get hung up. I get hung up on immediately.
I was so pissed off. I fucking hate you.
Oh, you completed the meme though. You cut it off like after 4 minutes.
I did. I cut it off at like the exact perfect time.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
God,
truly
it was-
amazing. I swear this has happened to me at some point. Dylan, he just calls everyone at random. It's,
Dylan is so fucking annoying. I
Yeah.
actually fucking.
Dylan is Christ. Just kidding.
Hey everyone listening to this podcast, check out my band White Sag.
You shut the fuck up, you goddamn
a video.
Owen did a thing with his band, and he edited the video like a fucking psycho. I don't know what is wrong.
I edited it
You
like
seriously?
a fucking shitpost.
You edit it like a fucking serial killer document.
Yeah. I thought I was
What are
watching
you
Making of a
talking about?
Murderer, but I was watching Making of a
What the fuck are
Faggot
you
with a
actually
stupid
talking
band.
about?
What? What's going
Love, that hurt me.
I know. Wow. Get over it.
What if I actually got like so upset that I left the call?
Yeah.
That reminds me of something that happened between me and a certain man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why you?
Was it the
why you
8-bit
ref-
boy?
Perhaps. We can't we can't talk about that. Cut that out, love. Fuck.
Somebody in a different server renamed himself to "Love is a soy-filled faggot.exe" for like fucking
Love
5
is a
minutes.
soy-filled faggot.
Yeah,
Fuck
let's
you,
talk.
love.
Let's talk about that. Well, let's see. What are some soy things? I don't know if I am I.
Boys.
Soy boy.
I may be
Soy
a
boys
soy
are
boy.
cute.
Who knows?
When I'm sexual.
Soy
Yeah.
boys are cute.
That is
They
Soy
true.
are
boys all
cute,
have-
dude.
I do have.
Soy boys have small asses.
No, they don't. Isn't that it? Wait, no.
Yeah, no, soy boys they're like twinks. They have small asses.
No, Hold on a second. Am I getting this wrong? Yeah.
See, I can't do the soy boy face because I have too.
You have too much testosterone.
No, that's the
pumping
beta male
through you.
face.
I can't do the beta male phase because I have too many cavities and they'll show really easily.
What? I'm trying to remember what was that face. It's like you open
It's
your
when
teeth.
it's when they open their mouth and they like smile, going like, "Whoa!"
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I was at work and my manager did the soy boy smile, so I was like, "Did you just do this? Did you just do the beta male smile?" And then she was like, "What?" And I'm like, "I'm disgusted," and I walked away.
Well, I
Sure you did,
fucking hate. All right, so I have this
I
bad
fucking
habit.
hate black.
I have this really bad habit of
Okay.
referencing internet memes in real life.
Oh my god,
And-
are you fucking shit?
All right, so maybe a year ago when I was still working at McDonald's,
Yeah.
My
McDonald's,
boss
not
was-
in singular, not McDonald's,
Yeah.
just a single McDonald's.
at a single McDonald's.
Yeah.
So I was just, so we're bored, right? So I'm talking to him, and I just go, I talk to my manager. I'm like, hey, is it gay to kiss your girlfriend? And he just goes, what? I'm like, I mean, she's literally like, she kisses dudes. I mean, that's kind of gay.
Yeah.
And he just goes, it's not gay because you're kissing a girl. And I go,
R/Whoosh,
"No,
am I
but-"
right? Did you say that to him?
And I'm like, no. And I'm like, well, see, because she kisses girl. You know what? Never mind. And he just goes, you're weird, Dylan.
Don't
You're weird.
And that's one sentence hurts me more.
You're selfish.
than
Dylan,
anything
you
else.
are weird.
Yeah. Dylan,
Hey,
you
Dylan,
are
can you make me a
random.
sandwich?
No. Dylan,
No.
Dylan, are you ever random
Dude.
in real life? Do you ever just like?
No.
Do you ever
Dylan, are you late epic random XD?
The one thing I do in real life that I wish is I make shitty. Like
Wait,
I'll
Dylan.
Dylan, you cut out.
like one thing I'll do is if
This is
somebody makes
imperative
a joke that,
information.
if somebody makes a joke that I've heard before, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's funny.
I do that too.
I'll be a real dick about it, but I don't know how to
I'm a
stop.
fucking asshole.
I used to do this thing to Adam because it really bothered me. Like whenever I find myself like saying a joke that somebody else's, I'm like, yeah, that's that person's joke because by habit. But Adam used to do this thing. He doesn't do it anymore, to my knowledge. But he used to just blatantly steal other people's jokes and like put it on his fucking Facebook and just I don't know. He used to do that a lot, and I would just respond with just, yeah, that's that person's, and he would not get happy. This is why he left the podcast. Just no,
he left the podcast because he died.
Yeah. He died in a car
Adam's
accident.
dead.
We established just
Adam's
Happy Birthday,
dead.
Adam 5.
Yeah, Adam is literally just straight up dead, dude.
I never watched Happy Birthday, Adam 5.
You didn't?
No.
Can you watch it right now?
No, because your videos are not funny.
Don't you should watch it right now.
No, because we're recording a podcast.
Don't watch
Yeah,
it.
it's an audio medium. I'll do it later.
No, you need to watch it.
Oh my
Look,
god.
you are
fucking fine.
actually retarded. This is the time where
See,
love
this is a good way to bookend the horror podcast because the video is horrific.
All right, here we go.
We
Happy
haven't
Birthday,
even done
Adam.
anything. We haven't done anything horror
Yeah,
related yet.
we
What
did
the
it
fuck?
in the whatever. Well, I'll find a stupid thing. Whatever. Okay, yeah, watch it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, go. Dylan is watching the video, and it is quite dry at first, as it is just me sitting within a chair. That is the video. But
Okay, so
Let me
soon
guess. Let me
changes.
guess. Wait, hold on. Let me guess. You're going to turn around and you're going to make a funny noise.
no,
that
not at
what's
all.
gonna happen?
Not at all. Keep watching.
while Dylan watches the video.
While Dylan while Dylan
What are you, fucking Walter Jr.?
While Dylan
While
Have
Dylan watches the
cerebral
video.
palsy.
Ow! That fucking hurt.
Ow. Ow.
Video is
Keep doing.
That video is truly panic-inducing.
Admab died in a car accident, so I can't continue. Are you actually done doing them?
Probably not. I for the joke, I want to just continue doing it next year as if nothing happened. Oh.
What video did you make after this, old man?
No, I made that way before.
Dylan never made a video ever in his life.
Yeah.
Love never made a video in his life ever.
Owen is the only one who's made a video.
I am the only one in this whole
Owen
group
has
that makes
cerebral
videos
palsy.
consistently.
Yeah.
Owen's making the YouTube fun bucks.
Hey, Owen,
I
say
do,
something.
I
say
am-
something.
Hello, it's me.
It's me. Yeah. Stutter some more. Cerebral palsy.
Retard.
Bullying Owen. It's the meanest. Oh my god.
When I was driving today, there's this
No,
guy
you
who was
didn't.
like,
you can't drive.
"Yeah,
You're short, beta male.
Manlet.
There's this guy going really slowly in front of me, and I wanted to
Yeah.
ram his car.
I wanted to ram your car.
You wanted to ram him
He was-
because you're
It
gay.
was 40 miles per hour, and he was going like 30, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I got angry.
Fuck, what the fuck?
You
That's
said,
you.
you said that in
That's
the
you,
tone.
Owen.
You said that in the tone of Pickle Rick.
What the fuck? That's you, Owen.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I am screaming right now.
what the fuck? That's you. You
What?
stutter
No.
like a little bitch.
No.
Cerebral palsies.
Here is my review of Rape, but it's better than
what were they-
Origins.
What were they thinking?
What were they thinking?
This
This is
podcast
gonna
is
be-
not even.
This
there's
is the
nothing
most
to this
ableist podcast
It
in
is
the
just-
universe.
There's no cohesion to this shit.
This podcast
This
is straight
reminds
up just all of us screaming.
This reminds me of that fucking that clickhole thing where it was like how to break your friend's newfound confidence, and it was like imitate what was it? Point out his stutter at all times and imitate him and just make him feel bad. I'll do that with Owen.
All right,
Well,
I have
let's do something spooky.
Wait, hold on. I actually have a spooky story. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's get in the mood. Put on that classic
Okay.
spooky creepypasta music. This is the Halloween podcast, after all. Let's go.
Okay, so this really happened to me. Okay.
Okay. If this ends in a
So-
stupid thing, I will cut out all your audio from the podcast.
No. Okay. So Dylan, do you guys know about this place called Davis Farmland?
No, I don't.
It's
Just
basically.
Is it already? Weird?
No. So,
Love,
okay,
don't listen to him. It's a joke. He's
No.
gonna do it's a Ligma thing.
No, it's not
No,
like
you know what? I trust him. I'm gonna trust him. He better. If he
Okay.
stabs me in the back like Judas, I will not be happy. But I
messaged
trust.
him.
Dylan,
Love, do you know
Dylan, shut
the-
up. Dylan,
Love-
shut up. Dylan, shut up. I will trust Owen, and if he freaks me, I will be real mad. Go on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Davis Farmland is like
Yeah,
this
Davis
petting zoo
Farmland.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a petting zoo.
Cool.
But they have like this hayride thing.
This is spooky.
Oh,
Yeah.
partner?
No.
Oh, that's you.
No.
Owen.
So I went with my sister and her
Did you
son.
fuck her?
My
Did you
my
fuck him?
nephew. I did not.
Honestly,
I do not have
fuck, I wanna get guts deep in your sister.
Can you guys fucking let me tell this story?
Okay.
God.
It is a serious Halloween story after all. Go.
Okay, and since it's Halloween themed, it's all spooky there. So we were looking around at the animals, and all the animals had little costumes on. They put them in like
What do you
little
mean they had
spooky
little
ghost
costumes on?
costumes. So we went to the goats, the goats, and
The
they put
Ghost
little,
Goat Simulator. What is this? 24.
They put little rags on their back to make them look like ghosts.
Okay.
And they were like, bah, bah. And then I punched one in its stupid face. I didn't do that. I didn't punch
Did
one.
you punch a goat?
So,
Ah.
I punched a goat in its its absolute stupid face.
Stupid. Yeah.
So we looked around some more, and my nephew was like, I want to go on your hey Bill, right? And like the line for it was fucking long as fuck. So my sister was like, okay, sure, let's fucking go. So we're waiting in line, and we finally get on, and it goes off the track. I guess it's like a new. I thought it was like a new track for like Halloween thing. So we go into the woods, and it's very dark. We're in the woods for like a pretty long time,
I'm gonna be upset with you, Owen.
Yeah.
and I fall asleep.
Oh my
I'm like-
god.
I wake up and my sister isn't there anymore.
What?
It's a-
Excuse me. She has disappeared.
She's not there anymore.
She's vanished?
She's placed by a guy like in handcuffs.
Oh my
I
god.
looked-
Oh my
and I
god,
looked
it's
to my
Skyrim!
left.
It's Skyrim!
I look to my left and I see a guy and he says, "Oh, you're finally awake."
He fucking Todd Howarded me. He brought Skyrim again. This is the
Todd
new
Howard
version of
did it
Skyrim.
again.
It's in fucking. Now it's in skeleton
the
form.
new, it's the new Fresh Prince
Owen.
of Bel Air.
Owen, I'm real mad, so I'm gonna read you an insult, a classic insult, from my favorite reviewer guy. You
Okay.
dirty, stuck-up, sadistic, shit-eating, cock-sucking, butt-fucking, penis-smelling, crotch-grabbing, ball-licking, semen-drinking, dog-raping, Nazi-loving, child-touching, cow-humping, perverted, spineless, heartless, mindless, dickless, testicle-choking, urine-gargling, jerk-offing, horse-face, cheap-fondling, toilet
Dylan, do you
kiss-
want to see Weezer together?
This is a nostalgia critic quote. I
Yeah.
tried to read off, but it's too long.
So we should actually schedule to see Weezer together.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to travel a lot farther than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I went to a friend's house the other day, and my friend has a and I poured 2 liters of root beer in it.
Wait, hold on. You need to repeat that. You cut out for a
The
second.
dehumidifier and he poured fucking root beer in
So,
it.
so did it now like
It's a
fucking
green
make
text.
root beer?
It's a green
root
text,
beer
bro.
vape. Oh.
Yo-
Stupid green text.
I fucking love it so much.
Owen is
Go to
fu-
friend's house. He has
Owen,
humidifier.
I trusted you. I trusted you.
pour 2 liters
No,
of root beer in it.
I'm still
Please.
mad. I'm still mad. Owen, I trusted you not to fucking bamboozle me, not to
That's
give
what
me the
happens.
spicy,
That's what happens.
spicy hot keys. I trusted you not to goof on me, but you are fucking Judas. I hate you, Owen.
You should,
Oh, it's
you
just
should
oh,
trust it.
just little chromatic mediant relations. Actually, dude, it's Coltrane changes.
Wait, what did you say?
Dylan retweets funny music memes. One is Jimmy Neutron.
Here, I'm putting this in chat for you. Oh, just a little chromatic mediant relations. Actually, dude, it's Coltrane changes. That's what I said. Chromatic mediant relations.
There's this
I fucking love music. Fucking
There's
love
this-
music so much.
there's this video of me watching that original video of like, and I look so confused because it's just like, dude, it's soft.
Guys, you need to stop. You need to stop because I am having an asthma attack and I'm trying to use my inhaler, but I'm laughing it out.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh my god.
guys, we can't. Everyone in the audience.
Anyway,
Okay.
so it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is your inhaler filled with farts?
We need to end this fucking podcast. This is horrible. I fucking hate this fucking
This is
podcast.
devolving into just fucking. Into
This is
this
straight up
podcast.
just us going like, for like an
This
hour.
podcast is like, okay, so the first half was like, I can be your angel, and now it's your devil.
Your diva. Yeah. Don't shut the fuck up. No one wants you to speak.
Dylan, you're at, okay. Can we? Okay, no. Dylan,
This
love, can you
podcast
cut this
has
out? Because I
turned evil.
no. Love, can you cut
Okay,
this out? 'Cause
love,
this
can you
is-
cut? Love, can you cut this off? 'Cause-
Look, can you cut this out? I'm
Okay,
Owen,
let
I
me
have
end
cerebral
everybody.
palsy, sorry.
Because this won't fucking mean to me. I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, what do you want on?
Can you get this out because this is gonna get really serious, okay? Dylan, I actually fucking hate you. Like, no, this isn't Dylan. This is not a fucking joke. I actually hate you. I've never liked you
Okay,
as a
so
friend.
basically,
When you've got time.
When you've got
Yeah,
time,
I've
I've
got
got time.
okay, so
I'm not
basically,
cutting that
Owen,
out.
you're
I'm
a
not.
fucking piece of shit,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
and I'm monkey.
You are what you eat, and I'm on
You know what? You know what, Owen? I
I
am a gamer.
am a gamer.
See? I knew it. But okay, seriously, I just need you guys
You know
have
what?
changed for the worse. I don't want to.
You know what? Fuck you, love. I'm taking over the podcast.
Okay, go. You're the host
All right,
now.
everybody.
Host the podcast.
This is now.
Go ahead.
All right, here we go. All right,
this is not
everybody.
a boys only club podcast.
No, this is the
Fuck.
Skunk from Bambi podcast.
I fucking hate you. What the fuck was that skunky? It's fucking stupid, retarded ass skunk. The only thing I remember from that fucking movie is the rabbit. It's called Stamper or some shit.
Stamper?
Wasn't that literally the bunny's name? It was like,
No, it's Thumper. You
Oh, Thumper.
absolutely
That's
retarded.
why-
I hate you so much.
Owen,
Yeah.
die.
oh my god. There's been a shift in tone. I feel like bad vibes have come upon us, and we need to change our attitude here.
That's not even how it goes. I hate this.